Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. In the last video, did actually get all of my colonists upstairs. Somebody did recommend just switching over to transport colonists for everything, so we're going to start with that to try to get all of the colonists out from Amit's Lighthouse, where we currently have a massive overpop issue, and start getting them over to our capital city, and also to the this megadome that's right next to it. I want to make sure that this is all being taken care of as well. Got plenty of kids in school in the school spot. I'm actually going to go ahead and open up the evening shift on that because I've got a feeling that this school is going to be busy for a while. I've also got Martian universities opened up, make sure that we have people available to work in there, and I'm also going to spend a little bit of time downstairs. Reason being, I want to make sure that we've got all of these buildings packed up. I don't need a lot of this down here, mainly because there's nobody here, so I'm going to refab everything in the underground and hopefully get that all taken upstairs, or if I don't need it, I can probably just leave it as a prefab somewhere. Nice thing though with a lot of this is that I'm gonna need these things upstairs. So if I take all of these buildings, refab them, take them upstairs, I'm not gonna have to spend the resources again since I've already built these things. I will though have to redo all of the upgrades. Service bots will need to be re-upgraded on everybody because the upgrades don't carry over to structures. Absolutely going to grab you too. Grab that drone assembler. Just make sure that we have everything. I don't know what building should have been there, but that probably should have been something there at some point. Gonna need a retirement home, absolutely. Medical center, gonna need that up there. Playgrounds, all that fancy stuff. Hey, look, some smart apartments. We'll make sure we grab these guys too. Well, my plan for this week is to really get the game into the quote-unquote end game stage for this playthrough. We've got some folks, not some folks, we have some asteroids that I want to make sure that I'm getting my hands on and utilizing. And let's go ahead and grab that. This. No! Oh, he needs maintenance before I can refab him. Odd. Right, you can't actually... you cannot pack up a building when it needs to be maintenanced. That's something I remember fairly importantly. This guy can actually just be refabbed, and so can this guy. Don't need either of them. This dome. Oh, it needs to be maintenance before I can pack it up. My plan right now, and this is probably going to be over the next few days, is to get kind of everything moved around down here. Also, making sure that I'm using plenty of the polymers that are down here, because I know I've got polymers down here. Making sure that I'm using the drones that are down here to light up the underground. There's a chance that it'll be... a chance to be a few days. It may not get done by the end of the week, and if I don't get everything done this week, I will probably do a second week. Just throwing it out there. It looks like most of the folks are... Okay, now we've got unemployment issues going. That's okay. I think most of these people who are unemployed are down here, by the way. Yeah. Exotic mineral therapy we cannot do just yet. Let's go back up to our giant space asshole and get this all squared away. So we're going to need a lot of power up here, and I think the power is going to get set up here. We'll get a single drone hub. Note that the drone hub doesn't have the radius to do all of this. The plan right now is get the base line set up, get the initial setup done, and then from there, what I'll do is use the waste rock to fill this in, and then we'll move the drone hub a little bit further on down. But let's go ahead, 53, 156, that's what we need to go for first. Okay. Go ahead, I'm going to do out to that, out to that. And we do have plenty of metals for this. We've got a little bit of concrete. I'm not too worried about that right now. But the machine parts and the electronics are going to be needed in the long term, mainly because... Oh, crap. Pack this guy up. This guy's in the wrong spot. What is going on with this guy? some reason it's not letting me actually get all that far over there. I wasn't paying attention to the dust radius of this guy. So I'll make sure that it's not going to be dusting the drone hub and burning through my electronics. Kind of important on that front. Got a uni depot here. I don't know why it's acting that weird. Oh. Alright, go back down to Mars. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Alright, plenty of cash on hand. Let's go ahead, do some outsourcing. And somebody mentioned in last week's videos, unfortunately I don't have my iPad open to the comment section for last week's videos, was mentioning that there was a way, or the reason I wasn't seeing the breakthroughs on a soul ending in 2, because I've got a breakthrough coming in here at soul 362, is that I'm not on the main screen. I'm not up here on the surface. I'm either in the underground or the asteroid when that usually ticks over and we don't get the click. I wonder why. That might explain the whole issue with it. Got plenty of materials over here. We got a seed veg project. Let's go ahead and activate that. We're at 80% seed vegetation at the moment. Anything else we can do right now? Cloud seeding, Fahrenheit. I do have officers probably somewhere. Let's actually do it. I know I've got 5 officers somewhere on Mars. Okay. I'm just going to grab 35 colonists, and I'm just going to reassign them up to here. Hey, look! Places to go! Living space! Get up there! If I could kind of get it arranged so that people could, leave, I'd be kind of okay with this, because it lists, I only have capacity for 18 people here. And I'd love to get some of these folks living elsewhere. Although I do see that the number is starting to decrease a little bit. I think some people are grabbing shuttles, and I did restrict the shuttles here a moment ago. So it's just transporting. I did a shift click, thinking that was going to cover everybody. That did not cover everybody. Okay, hang on. Okay, that one is actually done. There we go. So hopefully, yeah, I need to get people. That number needs to really crank up right now. Construction nanites now being done up. That's going to help keep things growing in the right direction. All right. The number of people, number of homeless people is starting to decrease. Note, 210 vacant living spots. I should be okay. Let's actually get Armin's Lighthouse queued up because I have... Okay, that's on a mission right now, that's why. Yeah, that one's on a mission, I think, at this point. Weird that it did that. But we got some metals. That'll work for me. And these officers are probably like, oh man, I gotta go to this dome where there's nobody freaking living right now. I'll go ahead, so I've got those 5 colonists selected. I'll actually reassign their residences over to that, and hopefully get those shuttles operating to get them moved to where they need to be. Got a notification up on Nereus. Just power issue. We actually aren't producing that much power in the overnight hours.
Resources are low.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. There we go. I was thinking, for some reason, just not connecting the dots in my head. If we can produce enough power in the overnight hours, we should be okay. Or during the daytime hours, excuse me. We'll make sure that gets all done up. Plenty of materials to send back right now. There we go. 30 extra power. It'll fully charge, well, best it can, the grid, and get that going. Let's run back downstairs and continue the packing up of this whole thing. Okay, I'm going to demo the passages between all the domes, because that'll actually let me start to dismantle this stuff. So now I can refab it. I'm gonna get a bunch of split power grid messages right now. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it squared away. I'm just gonna refab you. because this guy's still operational, I'll most likely move... Actually, I probably just need to refab him completely. Alright. Connect you there. And this is, again, where superior pipes and cables will be totally helpful. There we go. You're gonna need a lot of this hooked back in. This, obviously, some of this isn't fully needed because, like, there's no water here. I probably just need to, like, you know, turn it on and then move it all over. I'm gonna refab this support strut and move it over here, because the support struts actually do take a significant amount of materials to be built, namely exotics. And if I can move that over here by this guy, I'm gonna be a little more comfortable with that. Actually, I'm gonna put him right there, kind of in between all of it. That way, most of the stuff will be protected if there, for some reason, is a... It reduces the risk of small cave-ins in that area, and it's protecting a little bit. So I'm okay with that. That's going to still get hooked up with metals and whatnot. You guys are shut down. That's totally fine. That cave-in, missed that guy initially. Should be good on that front. Run upstairs. Getting those little bursts of extra research, always helpful. I'm at 361, so I'm not going to head back downstairs right this second. I want to stay up here for another day. Alright, 57. Note, this is showing that it's filling up, but albeit slowly. I'm also going to slap down 2 extra retirement homes, because I got a feeling that's something that I'm running into also. Is that, look at these folks that are living in here. There's a lot of seniors living in the mega apartments and probably living in these residences. I got kids living in residences too, which means the, yep, nurseries are full up. I like it. And let's actually do... I don't want to do nerd, actually. I'll do enthusiast, composed, and survivor. I'll be fine. Don't have enough, obviously, for that, so I can't do any upgrades on that front. But this, of course, is going to kind of help with some of the seniors and also dealing with some of the homelessness issue that I've got. Because it does still say I've got 194 resident slots available. This dome is slowly getting there. Okay, let's just do like this. Let's just grab like 37 colonists, move them all up here, and then whoever needs to move back down there will move back down there on their own. I'm at that point where it should keyword work. Russia's offering a decent trade right now, but I kind of don't want to take up any trades at the moment. I want to make sure that I'm getting a decent breakthrough here in a second. And at this point, nano refinement is the one that's needed to make sure that what I'm mining up on those asteroids is going to stay for a while. I remember we had 2 other asteroids, Itakawa and Ahau. Door to Summer. Yeah, sure. We'll get some extra materials, like they'll ask for rockets, they'll ask for extra stuff, we'll get some extra cash, I'll turn around and just reinvest it into the research stuff. Come on, give me something good!
Breakthrough discovered.
Space rehab. Not really helpful right now. Just, they get a chance to lose a flaw on the way up to Mars. Ho hum. I've had worse, really. Alright, let's see what we have for... Itakawa has 3 deposits of exotics, 205 polymers, which I don't need at this point, so I'm actually going to abandon this one. And Nereus I'm actually on right now. Ahau. No, I'm going to abandon this one too. There's no rares here. Alright, so the only one I have is this one. We are working. That's good. Working the overnight hours. That's really good. Obviously, I'm going to need to bring up more concrete or just bring up more power accumulators to make sure that's operational for them too, and make sure we've got enough power being produced during the day. How much waste rock am I rolling with? Only 20? Wow. These are rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers up. Olnus, BE14. It's a D-type. Take a look at it. Detailed scan, 3 deposits. No, not really. I mean, it's going to have to be good for me to really want to latch onto it and say, yeah, this is a great idea. Metals refineries. Are you not? You're at full radius, too. Interesting. Oh, it was the Mars crate that disabled it. Turbo. All right, and this guy's going to be requesting materials. Let's go ahead. Getting a very busy Mars going right now. Got plenty of water. We're going to hygroscopic coating anybody that does not have it to make sure we've got plenty of that. Don't need any... My Moxies are actually superfluous at this point. They don't need to be operational, but I'll go ahead and keep them there as is. Let's increase the amount of fuel we have here to 50, please. All right, we're at now 11 homeless. It says 26. But it's not listed as, like, screaming we have too many people. We got a lot of unemployment up here, okay. Problem solved. Alright, so that's done. Let's go back downstairs. This area is secure. Storage space is full. Let's actually slap down some proper storages at this point. So we're going to be making a lot of the stuff that we don't... It's the out of sight, out of mind part of this game that I'm at right now. Not going to be making a lot of metals down here. Rare metals we will have down here. Polymers we will have down here. Electronics we will have down here. Machine parts we will have down here. That's an area that's a cave and that needs to be cleared up. And machine parts... Yeah, those are the 5 we're going to really need down here. There's a lot of storage over here. I'm actually going to demo this large universal depot because we don't technically need it over here. Let's get it cleared out. And then we'll move all the stuff over here. We have available drones. That's going to have us at around 30 at this location. Got plenty of materials over here. These waste rock processors. I'm actually going to demo both of them. I don't need them. I'm not going to refab them. They're actually not needed in this new setup. So we're good on that front. And is this extremely buggy and not looking cool? Yeah, it's extremely buggy and not looking cool. I'll say it. Alright, cool. So now our machine parts and electronics factories, they're going to have plenty of space to produce materials, and all the stuff that's left over here will continue to be made over there. Let's go ahead, put a light tripod down over here. It's at this point, wow. Where are these drones going? Wow, okay. So these drones are just like going anywhere that they feel like they need to locate stuff, and I can probably, given a little bit of time, and most likely it'd be off-camera time, would be to kind of examine everything and make sure it all looks nice and neat and fancy and stuff. Wow, Martian University is off? We have a need for medics, but there's no medics being trained. We actually have like, everybody's working. We actually have unemployment here. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and slap down another TV studio. The TV studio workshop, I do think, is the best of the options because in addition to producing or consuming electronics, it does produce a meager amount of funding for me. I could also go for something like a corporate office.
Complete.
Construction nanites are done, so these will actually start collecting materials without any of my help. Could be something bad. You never know. I'm going to put space rehab and positronic brain above super fungus. Oh, this is repeatable. Oh. Oh. Okay, early game, I can absolutely understand the need to get that one. Late game, no. It doesn't really make sense to have that one in the late game. We'll go ahead and open these shifts up. Anybody can work them anytime. Go have some fun. This dome, ooh, good point. I'm gonna hook that right there, because this dome is also gonna get shut down because there's nobody down here. Kind of forgot about this dome, if I'm totally honest. Those service bots are probably wondering, where the hell did everybody go? Back those guys up. You're operational. And I'll probably just set up all my polymer production to be right here. Just slap down some extra medium refineries, slap down a bunch of polymer production facilities, and just do it like that. But also, I can set it up so I can have a minimum, air quotes, amount of materials down here, and the upstairs, if they need it, they can just come get it. Okay, Shangyang 3 has returned. Hey, look, we're down to 15 people here. That's perfect. The seed veg mission is done, but hey, this is what I was talking about. Probably actually get some more people down here, if I'm brutally honest. Let me turn you off in the overnight hours. I'm going to turn off the overnight hours on the recon centers just to make sure we can actually get... Just trying to minimize what we're dealing with there. Now we're at a point, we do have some homelessness listed, which is okay. Where's the homelessness listed, though? 379. Giggity. Vacant residential slots. 111 vacant residential slots here. Yet I'm showing 15 homeless. And this does not make sense to me. Alright, let's run back up here. Alright, we're about a half load of materials at this point. Waste rock is going slowly. I'm gonna just have to leave this setup to go for a bit. And then once I get enough materials, I'll probably do like a ramp from here across to here, and then I'll move the kind of all the power generation into the middle of this, and we'll keep everything up and running. Hey, you got a little bit of rainfall, a little bit of seed vegetation available. Let's actually close that, because I'm getting that weird... Oh, I didn't actually get the what do you call it? Usually I get like the gray, I get like a flash of gray on the screen for stuff. Again, nano refinement, super helpful if I can get the blasted thing. Right, we are good on food, we're good on seeds. I think this may be an opportunity to switch these guys over to full wheat. You're at full wheat also. I'm going to get those 125 seeds out of there, and then we'll just start cranking out the food. Now from here, I'm going to switch over. We're going to be offering food. Let's offer food for metals. And yeah, I guess we'll take some polymers if anybody will buy it. BSC's offering us a meager amount, and Russia's offering us a meager amount. I'll take them. Again, I've got so much of it, I can easily afford to do a trade, a long-term trade with these guys. So let's actually see. Actually got a decent thing with China right now. BSC, what do you need? Nothing? You sure? Russia? They want machine parts. Okay, so we're going to go to China. Initiate trade, 50 for 27. Automated. And we'll do Shenyang 3 doing that mission. Just send them off. We'll get a little bit of metal for it, but we've got a ton of food we can spare, so let's utilize it to the best of our ability. Something that was mentioned in the comments for Thursday's video was about my power and whether or not they had the artificial sun constructed. I don't. It's actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's the last wonder that I have to build. Yep, it's the last one. Where to build it? I can build it over here. All this stuff. That's fine. I could also build it down here, which is, it's okay. Not my favorite, though. I could also do over here, because I do have a spot where I can fit it. But note, this elevator doesn't have the service range to get to it, to get all of it. So I think I'm at the point I could do here in my industrial sector. I don't know if I need to do that, though. I also don't know if I need those core heat convectors. They're kind of just there at this point. I could put it down here. But I do like the idea, actually, of putting it up here, near this setup. So I've got the pipe for it. Let's go ahead, slap it down. Okay, it's going to be coming off of there. I'm going to do that just to give me an idea of where it needs to hook into. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, dang it. Keep hands shaking just enough to throw me off here. We'll do that. Of course, I'll get some scrubbers set up too, because I want to have 3. 2 or 3? Yeah, I usually do 3 around this guy. I'm gonna set up 3. That way, I'll be able to slap the metals down and get the power all hooked in. Because I don't actually need to go I don't need to go all the way up to it, because the sun will power the triple electric scrubbers that'll keep it from getting dusted. But it's also an issue of getting the solar panels in here, these tiny guys. And this just takes an absurd amount of time. It's just a lot of clicky, 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 click, click, click. The nanites are actually doing a lot of this for me at the moment. So let's actually do this. Ah, that's so bright. That's right, nanites.
Milestone achieved.
Hey, 500 colonists. Let's go over here. Woo! Fireworks, yay. Now let's see what we actually have. We still have -5 Martian-borns. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not sure. Yeah. I've given up on trying to figure out why we have negative Martian-borns in this, but alright, let's go ahead, hook these guys in. I'm actually going to kind of set it up so that the scrubbers are powered ahead of time. And I've got, how much water do I have stored up? I've got 11,000. So there's going to be a huge hit on the water for a couple of minutes, and then we'll be okay. And I'm trying to remember if I got hypersensitive photovoltaics or not. I don't think I did. So if I did have that one, that's more rare, exotics, excuse me, that I would need to use to spend. It would increase the solar panel production by a full 100%. But not gonna lie, clicking this over and over and over, it is time consuming. It's like I'm trying to do this in a decent time frame while finishing the video, talking the whole shebang, all that fancy stuff, and also not misclicking. I'm a master of the misclick when it comes to painting these things down. And I always have this issue too with the big guys. I'm also, if you need the shortcut for this, N does the small solar panels, J does the big solar panels. So I'm going to slap in the small guys, and then I'm going to connect it right there, because this one will get built here probably in a second by itself. A little bit of water to stay hydrated if you haven't done that, done a little stretch break. Highly encourage it. These videos are quite long. And it's right there on the edge. That's where it doesn't match up 100% for me, and it drives me batty that I cannot get it done exactly right. Interesting, too, is that the waste rock piles are actually being moved by my construction. I think you see that. Whoops. And here's the fun part, because I know... Wait, holy shit, I did it right! Hot damn! I don't think I've actually done that correctly. In that they're all able to...
Research complete.
De-dust each other, for one. And that there was, like, that one little spot over here where there isn't one sticking out. That's the only... I think I did it correct for the first time. Hot damn. That's good. I think this one's got the heavy drone load. Yeah. Ooh. Unemployment. I can solve that with a drone builder. That's what I was thinking about. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Drone assembler. Batman. We'll put it right there. We're gonna need a bunch of electronics. I'm just gonna order up a metric ton of drones because I want to make sure that these drone hubs have enough to operate. Let's go in. Sol 368. Yeah, this, I don't know why this one can't get cleaned up, but whatever. Got plenty of stuff being made over here. And this dome over here. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got our backup set for that. Pack it up. I'm going to pack up my Moxies too and the large O2 tanks. Don't need the oxygen stuff down here. Also pack up that O2 tank. Alright, cool. We're all hooked in. Whoa. Alright, cool beans. Let's slap down some more polymer production down here, because, hey, look, I actually built a spot where I can slap down some polymer factories. Unintentional, too. Completely did not plan to do that. But, hey, I got more polymer factories being done down here. What's our fuel consumption down here? We'll need a medium refinery down here. Ooh. Got a little bit of a lag spike there. Don't know if you saw that or not. But, I did. Oh. No, wait. Pack you up. Pack you up. Oh, I saw a oh, made another Moxie. Don't know why I've still got all these Moxies down here. There we go. That fuel will get brought over here. And again, need to slap down some tripods to light the way. Actually, that one does not need to go there. So like right there. Back upstairs. Let's see. Is the artificial sun up and running? No, it's being built. Sweet. We'll actually see this guy come fully online. Heading into the overnight hours, so we're going to see the panels go down. Okay, improved photovoltaics. I don't know when I researched that one. But here we go. Got a big old power drain coming in. Oh. No, we don't. Because this guy isn't hooked in. Hey, remember that whole thing? I was like, oh yeah, I can hook this guy in whenever I choose to do so. I kind of need to do so. Do this. This. Like, super quick important stuff. I'm not sure that thing's going to get up and running. Why am I at minus 2202 now? Oh. All my O2 is being produced downstairs. I guess I could... If I just did not have that warning be there, I probably could. Where is it going, though? We are transferring a significant amount of oxygen down there. Oh. Auto mode. Colonists. Let's turn this all the way off, just to make this thing be happy. I'm also realizing I'm at the 30-minute mark, and just blew right past it. So we'll finish off just by clicking through this stuff. It's kind of the whole point of this series was get the colonists as many as I could to live underground, get the planet terraformed as much as I could. And then... Oh, I don't have anybody to do that seed veg mission because they're already off on missions. There we go. That should take care of the water problem. There we go. We're getting it stored up now. I hope. Yeah, okay, now we're getting it. Huh. Oh. That guy just arrived. Okay, Seed Veg Mission has 7 hours left on it. The game is starting to jolt a little bit. What in here needs oxygen? Am I missing something? Obviously the answer is yes, I am missing something, but I'm curious what here needs O2. Because the factory, these guys just need water. Okay, I think the sun's up and running. Yep, it is. Boom, there we go. This thing will never need maintenance again. Oh, Das Bomba. No. No. I did that last time. I don't have the resources to protect myself this time through. So I'm going to protect myself a little bit. Smart call here. We're at 90% now on seed vegetation. Next video, we're going to get to 100% because we have at least one seed veg mission that is available to us, and then I have to start kind of expanding out through these domes. I'm probably going to have to fill up this one first, then this one, then this one. Hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have actually expanded out to all of the domes.
Resources
just with...
are low.
Seriously though, where is it going? I guess I'll just slap down some Moxies just to placate the game. I'll do that in between videos. I'll just, I guess, put it over here or something. We'll do it right now just to placate it. There we go. Let's do this and this, but like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video where hopefully I'll understand why it's actually asking me to build O2 producers when I have a Martian atmosphere that's breathable. Thanks for watching, everyone.